Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of ETX-Live Music News. My name's Charla Murray, I'm from the band Eves Road, and I'm coming to you now from the lovely Azalea District in Tyler, where we are based. I'm going to tell you all what's going on in the music world this week, and also share some clips of some live local music that I've seen recently that I think you should definitely check out. I'm going to jump right in and congratulate our artist of the week, which is Blue Louie. You can catch him this Saturday night over at Bourbon West in Lindale. Congratulations, Blue Louie. Our venue of the month is still Auntie Skinner's over in Jefferson. This is such a cool room. I actually was working my day job a couple of months ago, and I was over in Jefferson with my boss, and we went in Auntie Skinner's for lunch, and it was just a super cool place. I really hope that I can play there at some point soon. So first off, I'd like to share some live local music that I've had the opportunity to take in since the last time I reported for ETX Live. I know, as musicians, the struggle is real. We're all working the same nights, and it's so hard to go and catch other people playing, even though we want to see those other musicians so badly. And so my first venue I'm going to talk about is Oddfellows Wine Bar. They're actually an intimate venue right off the square on Irwin in Tyler. And if you're a solo or a duo act, this is a great place. The vibe is great. The crowds are so sweet. And they're close to my house, so I'm partial to that, and I love being able to just pop in and see someone. So my first artist is going to be Clint Alford. I'm sure many of you know Clint. He has been on the scene for quite a while. He does some fabulous covers and then some awesome originals, and here is from where I was able to catch him just a few weeks ago. My next artist, also at Oddfellows, is Sharon Walker. Sharon is a force of nature, not of this world, and so I love any opportunity that I have to be able to see Sharon or play with Sharon. And so this was from her performance there probably about a month ago. Fantastic. Week before last, I was able to catch Andy Toole over at ETX Brewing. This is another venue that I personally really like. I enjoy playing at this venue, and my daughter and I had a really good time catching Andy Toole. So here's a bit of him at ETX Brewing. I apologize that the stage wires are a little bit covering Andy's face, but what can you do when you're in the crowd? Which brings me around to this past weekend. The third annual Downtown Tyler Art Festival took place on the square downtown. I love doing events that are in conjunction with artists, and I have been lucky enough to be able to do this event every year that it's happened so far. Hopefully I'll be there at the fourth annual one next year. But they always hire a handful of local musicians, and I love doing this event. I believe it was Eves Road, my band, Patrick James Frieden, Gypsum and the Travelers, and 3 Day Weekend played at this event. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to capture everyone, but here is a clip of Gypsum and the Travelers killing it with their new drummer. Oh man, Jules just killing it on that violin. So here's a clip actually of Eves Road, my band at that event, not to be self-indulgent. I just, of course, was sent clips of myself playing at this event. This video was actually taken by the organizer, Dot's the Kid, and you can see some of the live painting and the other things that were going on during this event. So here's a quick clip of Eves Road as well. that brings me back around to what's going on this weekend as far as live and local music here in the East Texas area. On Friday, the Kirby's are back in town. They have left us for so long and been out on the West Coast, but now they're back in Texas and they'll be at Los Pinos on Friday night. Auntie Skinner's over in Jefferson will be having Rewind, Snakebone, and Teaser. That should be a cool show. Colton Sanders and Orrin Vandy will be at Trail Dust Steakhouse in Sanger. Craig Wallace will be at The Forge. Outlaw Republic Band will be at Davidson's in Gilmer. Sean Christopher will be at the Fredonia Hotel over in Knack. Sherry Booth with Steve Benton, Marcia Keys, and Thayer will be at Moore's Store. That'll be awesome. You don't want to miss that. Tyrell Carr and Lane Hunt will be at Elements by 456 over in Gun Barrel City. Blanket of M, Lenny and the D, Benny, Vinny, and Leck will be at Exit Presents in Mineola. Scott Buckland and Jenny Martin will be at Oddfellows, and Gary Freeman and the Girl Next Door will be at Fresh, and those are all happening on Friday night. On Saturday, we've got Patrick James over at Rugenbach Brewing in Marshall. Shane Rendon will be at Foster's Place in Picton. Blue Louie will be at Bourbon West in Lindale. The Red Dirt Ritas will be at ETX Brewing. I might have to catch them and some cheese curds. Ian Moore will be at Stanley's. Keith Rhea will be at the Speakeasy over in Quitman. The Kirby's will be at Oil Horse Brewing in Longview. Down Home will be at Outlaws in Longview. Brandon Kruger and the 222s will be at Neon Moon over in Yantis. Hannah Rose will be at Oddfellows, and Gypsum and the Travelers will be at the Rose City Farmers Market. All that is going down on Saturday. All of those are Saturday night, but Gypsum is actually at the Farmers Market in the morning. I believe that goes on from 9 to noon. And that's what's going on with your East Texas live and local music. Again, we would love it if you would join and support ETX Live and become a member. It helps them get this information out to you to keep doing these newscasts and, get you promoted as a musician so that people know where you're playing. And so we would love it if you would join ETX Live as a member. I'm Charla Murray. I'm from Eves Road. Thanks for having me as a guest reporter on ETX Live Music News, and I'll see you soon.